Hi all, today we are going to see demo on Salon software. So once the link is given, you need to place the link in Google Chrome address bar. Once the link is pasted, you will be getting this login page. This login page, you need to paste the username and also the password. Once you give the username and password, click on sign in. This is the dashboard page. So in dashboard we have the short and crisp details about the software things like how many products are there, how many customers are there, and how many sales we have happened, uh, pending sales, suppliers. So all the details which are happening inside the software can be viewed from the dashboard page itself. So next, this is the today's sales amount. So once you open the software itself, you can get all the amount details here. So how much cash is there with us, how many bank transactions, sales was done, any returns were there, and how many net amount were there with us. Today's sales amount and the balance will be displayed over here. Next is today's 10 products. So once you start putting the sales, the highest sales product will be displayed over here. Next is November month product. So the current month product, top 10 products will be displayed here, and top 10 products of this year will be displayed over here. And in next column, top 10 services of today, top 10 services of this month, and top 10 services of this year will be displayed as a graph over here. Next, the service reminders. So once a customer enters, we'll be getting all their details and we'll be giving the sales for them, and that sales will be saved in our database. And from that particular sales date, the service will be given from for the next 30 days. So that reminder will be over here. So for this particular Rekha customer, she took service on February 1st, and around now it is overdue of 250 days. So from November till November, 250 days was the overdue. So it will be easy for us to call that customer and ask them for going for a service with us. Next is the client graph. So from this we can get how many new male clients came, how many new female clients, how many of the old male or old female clients was taking their services this month or this week or today. And next is the sales graph, how much was the sales happened today and next week, this week and the this month detail will be displayed over here. Next, this service graph. So what type of how much money the services gave, so that detail will be given from the service graph. Next is the current month sales. So as a member, how many sales was done, and non-member sales, how much was done. Next, this graph gives the current year sales payment. So this much of paid sales were done, and if there is any credit sales, so it will be displayed as a balance. As I didn't put any credit bills, this displays only the paid details of this in this graph. So next is today's sales payment. When we start putting the sales, it will be giving the details of cash or check or card or credit, how much amount it gave through that particular transaction. That amount will be displayed over here. Next is retail sales amount. So to what is the today's sales amount, and total number of monthly sales, how much was the amount that will be giving here. Next menu is admin dashboard menu. So this dashboard is visible only to the admin login. So admin can view the sales details, like the amount which happened inside this software, the transactions. So from date and to date can be given, and filter will be happening, and that a particular date's amount will be displayed over here, like the sales value, sales return value, how much was the sales quantity, what is the net sales value, the purchase value, sale profit of this particular filtered date values will be given over here. So I'll show you a demo. Once we submit, click on submit, this details will be displayed, and you can download it in Excel sheet. Next is this current year sales. So this is just a simple graph to check for the admin how much in which month the sales was higher and which month it was lower. So it will be easy for the admin to decide. Next comes the product menu. This menu helps the admin or the user to add the details of the product which we have. So the product name, the HSN code of the product, the GST value. Once the GST value is given, it will split automatically gives the purchase amount and the sales price with and without GST. Any one value can be given, and the other will be automatically calculated with this GST value. So here next comes the membership price. So if we are giving this for 800 for the normal customers, and if it is for member customers, you can give it for 700. So it will be the 700 rate, or else you can give it as a member discount as 5%. This will be calculated 5% amount. The amount will be displayed over here. So if we have the product opening stock, you can give it over here, and low quantity indicator can be given the numbers, and once the product hits below this quantity, and it will be shown in the manage products page. And this is the brand, and this is the category. Once you need to add the brand, you can add it over here, and you need to add the category, you can add it over here. It will be displayed in the drop down, and you can able to select it from here. If you are giving any discount for this particular product, you can give the discount amount and the actual MRP of this product. Availability, yes. If you give it as no, this particular product won't be displayed in sales page. Next is the product type, which is you can select it as a product or service. As we are salon, we will be giving the products such as shampoos or conditioners like that, and we will be giving services like hair spa or manicure pedicure like that. So we will be distinguish that, and we can save this over here. If you have any images, you can add it using this browse image option, and you can click on save changes. Once you click on save changes, this particular product will be displayed in manage products page, and from here you can edit if you need that product updations to be done here. So this brand and category and units all are displayed in add products page itself. If you want to add it separately also, you can add it from here. Next is suppliers page. So the suppliers are the ones who supplies the goods to our company. So their details can be added over here. Supplier name, their address, GST number, phone number, email ID, everything can be added here. If they are giving us credits, that credit limit and the credit days can be displayed over here. And if we need to give the balance, all balance can be added over here. And once we save the changes will be displayed in this manage suppliers. And if you need to edit this, you can click on this particular icon and you can edit that. So supplier report is the next menu, which gives the details of the amount which we need to give to the customers, which can be selected with drop down dates. And once you select the dates and select the customer name and submit, the customer details will be given. And we need to give this particular Kannan customer, we need to give 2000 rupees is the balance we need to give. So that will be displayed over here. This will be easy for us to fetch the supplier report and pay their balance. Next menu is the customers menu. So in this, first is the add customers. So in this add customer option, you can add the customer details, customer name, address, phone number, email ID. And if you are giving credit to that particular customer, you can give the credit limit and also add the credit days. The customer date of birth can be given, and that particular day will be giving us the reminder to wish them. So if the customer is a member, you can give the option as yes, and the gender you can select, the availability of the customer, and the registration date will be automatically displayed. So this member ID, if you are giving it as yes, the price of each service or the product will be different for the members. When we add the products, you would have seen that. So that will be displayed once we select this customer in the sales option. So next is the manage customers. Once you add the customers in add customer option, that customers will be displayed over here. If the customer we have selected as a member, this option will be displayed near this customer name, and if it is a non-member, that option will not be displayed. So for this Rekha customer, she is non-member, so that member option is not displayed over here. If you want to edit this particular detail, customer detail, you can click on this edit option and edit and update over here. So next is the customer report menu. So in this customer report, you can get the details of customers from selecting this from date and due date. If the customer has the transaction, and if there is any balance, that balance amount will be displayed over here in this table. So if for this customer, for on first there was a paid sales, and in on fourth also there was a paid sale, so the balance is 0. If that customer has put the sales in credit, that balance will be displayed over here. And next is the payment report. So if the customer has paid have credit sales, and that particular customer details can be fetched over here from the payment report. So payment method in not 7 days, and customer you can select in that drop down, and you can download this copy as a CSV or Excel or PDF. So next comes the appointment. So in appointments we have all the details of our salon members, like stylist, the available rooms, the room status, services available, and we can add all these details from here. So first we can go with manage stylist. So you can add and delete stylist name from here. So once you add it, it will be displayed over here, and you can edit from this option. So manage rooms, you can add the room numbers over here, and you can add this from add room option here. And next is manage status. So status of the rooms, whether it is available or booked or cancelled, or whether the service is completed in that particular room, you can add like that, and you can edit the particular option from this edit option. So close. Next is the manage services. So services which we give from our salon. So facial, haircut, nail art and pedicure I have added. If you want to add more services, you can add from this add service option here. Once you save it, it will be displayed over here, and edit option is available for editing purposes. Next comes the add appointment. So once you need to add appointment for a particular customer, you can add from this particular drop down, or if you need to add a new customer, you can add from this plus symbol, which allows us to add a new name, and what service that customer is needed, which stylist we are recommending, and the particular room, and which date the particular customer is asking, and the time slot will be displayed over here. So if the time slot is not matching, so this error message will come. So I have selected from 9 to 10:30, so this will accept. So status is now we are booking it, and once we book it, once we create it, that appointment will be displayed over here in manage appointments thing. And I created it and I edited, and I have cancelled this appointment. So from here you can again update it, and once you update it, it will be changed to that status. So from appointment dashboard, it will be easy for us to fetch the details. See, so for this room, the slot from 11 to 11:30, appointment number 6, Uma has fixed this room, so that will be displayed over here. And what are the rooms and the total appointments for that room will be displayed over here. These all comes under this appointment menu. Next menu is purchase. So from purchase, we can add the purchase which you are getting from the suppliers. So that supplier name can be picked from here, and if you need to add any new supplier, you can add it from this option. And once you select the supplier, all the supplier details will be displayed over here. And if you know the barcode of the particular product, once you give the barcode, it will be displayed here. So you can also select the product name from here. What all products, so for facial gold product, that product you are getting, for haircut some product you are buying it, so that will be over here. And once you create the order, those purchase details will be displayed from this manage purchase thing, and you can edit or print or take a printout from this option over here. So purchase return, what are the once you enter this purchase invoice number in here, all the details will be automatically fetched and the product names will be fetched. So in manage we are having this bill number as 3. So in purchase return, once we go 3, this was the only purchase, so that particular supplier name, all the things will be automatically displayed, and the products you can only shampoo was the only purchase done in this. So see here, yeah, only the shampoo was the purchase done in this particular invoice. So once you click on the purchase return and select this invoice number, only that particular product will be displayed, so you can return order from this. Next menu is retail sales menu. So we have retail sales and also sales menu. Add a retail sales option. Once you select the product name, you can able to edit this product rate over here, and if your customer is a membership customer, you can give the normal sales thing, and if your customer is a new one and you need to give pricing difference for that customer, so you can select the retail sales option from here. And once you save this retail sales create order, that particular sales will be displayed in manage sales option, and you can edit that and update here in this manage retail sales. So next is the add sales option, sales menu, and in add sales, once you select the product here, and the amount will be displayed. So if you are selecting, I can check the customer name who is a, so CU1 is the customer who is the membership customer, so I'll give that name over here, CU1. So that customer is a membership customer, and that membership price for that customer will be updated over here. So you can select which staff is taking care of this customer, and you can update here. If that customer wants to book any appointment, you can book it from here itself. What service, which stylist that customer prefers, or which room number, and when is the date, you can everything you can give here, and you can create the order. So for that particular customer, the appointment will also be booked, and the particular sales will be saved, and the saved sales details will be over here in manage sales option, and that can be edited from here and updated here. Once you click on update, it will be updated, and chota print option is to print the bill details. Next is the sales return. So once you give the sales invoice over here, the sales details will be displayed over here, and you can edit that sales quantity, and you can return the order. Next is the total stock reports. So total stock report menu gives all the stock details in hand, and you can give the date from date and to date, and between that what is the stock in hand, it will be displayed over here. The product name, rate of that product, the brand, category, everything will be displayed over here. So next comes the accounting menu. So this menu helps us to keep the transactions updated in our software. So we cannot able to go to bank every time and keeps on updating the transaction. So instead of that, you can click on banks and save the bank details over here, and all the bank transactions can be able to add in this bank transactions menu. So once you add the bank, add a bank short name and account number. These all for only for viewing purpose and understand it. So you can give the bank transaction menu, and you can add the transaction, what all you are doing, the short name, account number, what if you add more than one account, that account number will be displayed over here, and what you are doing, cash deposit or withdrawal, or what type you are doing, and the amount. And once you save it, all the details will be displayed. So ledger, managing ledger, so small activities which are happening in our Salon will be updated. We can update it in ledger. So T expenses we are doing it, so T is the ledger name, and it comes under the expense, and so it is a debit thing, and we are keeping it as such. So if you are adding a ledger as cleaning, it is also an expense, and so it will be a debit thing, and once you save it, all the ledger details will be displayed. Next is the manage expenditure. What all the ledger details over there, all the details will be calculated, and the expenditure will be given. So from that, opening balance and cash balance will be calculated and displayed over here. From here you can create the ledger thing or day wise report, or the cash flow entries can be checked from here. So final one is the day wise report. So as per the date you can get the, so this, so last we don't have any transaction, I'm just having it. So at that day we don't have, only 650 rupees the transaction was, only opening balance was done, no transactions were given. So date wise you can get all the reports of that sales or purchase or purchase and whatever happening on that day, it will be displayed over here. So next is the payments menu. So payments menu has all the details of credit bills. So if you are having a sales bill which is in credit, that particular invoice will be displayed over here. We don't have any credit sales, so now invoices is displayed. Same wise, if that customer is getting any sales in credit, that customer mobile number will be displayed here. We don't have any credit, so customer old payment or customer sales payment, supplier purchase payment, but we have supplier in credit. So once you click on the supplier, what is the date, the bill number, and what is the amount to be paid by us to the customer will be displayed. So we can click on the payment amount and we can clear the amount. From here you can make the payment and you can have that. So supplier old payment and supplier advance payment, if you are giving any supplier advance to that supplier, and you can keep it as this, only the two suppliers are there, so we are, how much amount we are giving, you can have it and you can make a supplier advance payment and it will be saved in our supplier advance payment option. So next comes the users and groups. First I'll tell you the groups. Groups is nothing but admin can create groups based on the employees or staffs working in that concern. So once the admin is giving a staff login, admin can restrict the rights for that. So for users menu, that a particular staff group can have the option to create or update or view or delete. So each menu will be displaying here, and admin can give the rights or can block the rights for that particular staff group. So that is the groups, and once you create the groups, that groups will be displayed in manage groups, and you can edit or delete that particular option or see. For this billing staff, only customer view, customer create, update, view and delete options are here, and other things, estimation and all, admin has blocked for this billing staff. So likewise we can create groups in different options. Now we can move on to users. So what are the groups created in the groups menu will be displayed in users thing. So we can give the users under those groups. So group option will be available here. You can select which groups that particular staff is coming in, and you can give the nickname of that user, username, password, confirm password, on the first name, last name, phone number, gender of that user. Once you save this user will be having access to this software using that email ID and password, and that particular user will be having only billing staff 1 rights in this software. So according to that, you can create as many users you need, and you can manage the users from this manage users option. You can edit whatever thing. So if you want to update the group for managing stuff, you can update it, so that as per that group option, the software options will be displayed for that user. So next one is the reports dashboard. Reports dashboard has all the reports from this software: GST sales return, sales register, every sales, purchase, products details will be updated, can be gathered from this report option. For example, if you click on report sales, we can give the filter option from date and to date, and MOP is the mode of payment option. So cash or check or whatever it is, we can select. So particular customer thing, we are getting it for all the customers. Once you submit it, that particular detail will be displayed, and you can download it as an Excel or CSV or PDF and save that report. So we have so many report options in our software, and you can use everything for reports, getting reports on products or GST, retail sales or purchase or everything, it will be given. And graph options also we have in reports. You can get the graph details, easy to understand for the admin. So final one is the settings. So settings have all the details about a software, how we do the entry, that means the username and the password, the profile details, the company details, everything will be updated in settings. So first option is the invoice prefix. So what in sales we are giving on invoice name, right? That particular invoice prefix can be set from this invoice prefix. In this we have set as SJK, so that invoice prefix can be given from this. So SJK we have given, and so that is coming as that. So current invoice number, what is the product code, it should be. So once you give this, it will be automatically start from that number and it will go on as the next bill generates. So next is the company have basic settings like general settings. These details will be displayed in the invoice. So the company details, company address, what is the, so in invoice we can have it as default walk-in customer details and their address. If you have only less number of customers, you can add the customer details also, or else you can have it as walk-in customer. Next is the print details. So how we need the prints, so it is like we need any third copy or second copy, fourth copy. We have options for five copies, and we have few layouts. You can update it as per your things. And if you need any for A4 bill print or A5 bill print, everything we can update it in print settings option. And once you save it, it will be updated in sales thing print option. So software customization, basic disabling and enabling options will be displayed in the software customization, and only admin can activate or deactivate this. Once you need or enable or disable, you can do it from here. Next is the bank settings. So once you save this bank details, it will be automatically displayed in the invoice and easy for the customers to get our bank details. Once you update, it will be saved. So next one is the stores. If you have two or more stores, both the stores details can be activated from here, and you can get the details of the stores from this stores menu. Yeah, so this store we can have it as unisex salon. If you have more stores, you can add the stores and get all the details over here, and you can edit the store name also here. And next one is the profile option. Profile option gives which login you are currently logged in the software. And final one is the change password thing. So for that current login, if you need to change password or edit anything, you can save update it from here. So hope you like this video. Thank you so much. Bye.